What if I told you that some people never truly die, not because they live forever, but because their words do? This is the story of a boy who found a way to make his grandfather immortal. In a small, peaceful town there lived a family of 4, a loving mother, a hardworking father, a curious little boy, and a wise old grandfather. Every night after dinner, the boy rushed to his grandfather's room because bedtime was story time, and story time was magic. The old man's voice was calm but powerful. He spoke of his youth, of mistakes he made, of victories he earned, of love he almost lost. Every story carried a lesson, and every lesson quietly shaped the boy's heart. But while the stories grew stronger, the grandfather grew weaker. One quiet evening, the grandfather sat beside the fire. His voice was softer than usual. "Dear boy," he said gently, "I have lived a long life." The boy smiled, "But soon my time will come." The words felt heavier than the silence that followed. The boy's chest tightened. The world suddenly felt fragile. That night, the boy could not sleep. Then suddenly he sat up. "Grandfather," he said the next morning, eyes shining with determination, "I know how you can live forever." Old man chuckled softly. "And how is that? Write your stories down, all of them, so even when you're gone, your voice stays with me." Grandfather froze, then slowly he smiled. His hands trembled, his eyesight blurred. But every day he wrote, page after page, stories of courage, stories of regret. Stories of love, stories of loss. Ink became memory, paper became legacy. Weeks passed, and finally, the notebook was complete. The grandfather handed the book to the boy. The boy opened it carefully and began to read. With every page, he could hear the voice, the laughter, the pauses, the warmth. It was as if his grandfather was sitting beside him again. Tears blurred the ink. He ran back to the old man. "Are you upset?" the grandfather asked gently. "Are the stories not the same?" The boy shook his head. "Perfect," he whispered. "They made me realize something." Grandfather leaned closer. "You will live forever. Because every time I read these pages, you come alive in my heart." Old man closed his eyes and smiled, not because he would escape death, but because he had defeated being forgotten. Years later, the boy grew up, and one night he sat beside his own child, holding the same notebook, and began to read. Once upon a time, the legacy continued, because love written down becomes eternal. We often fear death, but maybe the real fear is being forgotten. Your stories matter. Your lessons matter. Your voice matters. Write them down, because immortality is not about living forever. It's about being remembered. If this story touched you, share it with someone you love, and follow for more stories that remind us what truly lasts.